Look at all these ice creams. I'm so gutted I couldn't have any. We went into the ice cream shop because it was our anniversary, so Darren could get one, but not me.
Okay, we are on to week 2 of the cut. And what is this little bit of hair? Like, what is that? Why? Why? I need a haircut. Look at this. Look at this. What the fuck? It's Wednesday today, and I'm just sitting in the car, just parked, going to go to therapy soon. And then I've got a busy day ahead. I'm actually meeting my dad for a coffee, which would be really nice. But so far, things are going good. Week 1 was a success. Like, felt so good. Do you know, the start of this week, I know it's only Wednesday, like, my stomach's been dodgy. So I think I know what the culprit is. I made a big batch of turkey chili, and my stomach is so sensitive. Like, I've got a really sensitive little stomach. And I think it's probably the tomatoes. Annoyingly, the chopped tomatoes, I think they're just a bit too rich for my stomach. So I had that on Monday evening. Stomach was a bit dodgy yesterday, and then Darren and I went out for a really nice fancy lunch because it was our anniversary. And I'll tell you how I managed that. So literally, I had just protein and some... What did I have in the morning? I had a protein pudding in the morning, and I had some berries and a square of dark chocolate. That's all I had, and I had that at like 11. So I still had like my first meal, but it was very small. So mainly protein based, a little bit of carbs, right? And then when we got to the place, I had scallops for starters. There was like 3 little scallops, and then I literally asked for no sauce on my fish because I can't really have sauce anyway because my stomach, I'm lactose intolerant, and just, yeah, anyway. So had lemon sole with a side of potatoes, not chips, and like boiled potatoes and some kale. That's all I had. I did actually have a glass of wine. Okay, didn't plan to drink this whole time, but thought it's our anniversary, so I'm gonna have 1 glass of wine. But stomach was dodge, and it's probably, do you know what, it's maybe the wine, but I don't really get like that with 1 glass of wine. But I genuinely think it's the tomatoes in the chili that I made. So I'm gonna trial not having it tonight and actually make a chicken stir fry instead, because I think that will massively help. So yeah, stomach's been a little bit uncomfortable the last couple of days. Nothing like terrible, just like a little bit like dodge. You just know, when something's not right. And I think that's the culprit. So I'm gonna trial having chicken stir fry tonight. But yeah, so I went off on a tangent here. So yeah, that's what I did in terms of staying on track for lunch yesterday. And when I came home, all I had for dinner was 2 boiled eggs and... oh my god, 2 boiled eggs and an apple. I think that's all I had for dinner, and a rice cake. So I kind of guesstimated almost what I had at lunch. So tracked my breakfast, tracked my dinner, and I saved like just over 1,000 calories for lunch, which is probably a bit much, to be honest, but so I'll give myself more rather than less. And then I was still within my calories comfortably because my weight was down a little bit today. So easy work when you know how. But yeah, chicken stir fry tonight. We'll see if my stomach plays ball. And yeah, had a semi-okay training session this morning, nothing spectacular. Week started off good though, had a really good sesh yesterday, but yeah, this morning was just a bit meh. You know when you have those sessions, but we move, we crack on, it's all part of the process. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. Calories are the same this week. Everything else is the same, which is to be expected because my weight dropped a chunk, like a lot of water retention there. Some a little bit of body fat, but mostly water retention. Dropped like 1.1 kilos. So went up a little bit again, which is quite normal. It's kind of teetering. So I'd imagine it might drop a tiny touch this week. A tiny touch more, maybe not a huge amount, and then we'll need to start really digging deep. So yay!
Then decided to go into this lovely little bakery with my dad and torture myself even more.
Okay, don't ask why I had my hood up. It's just because I put my jumper on and my hood just came up when I put it on. I've just not taken it down. So I am starving now. I'm going to go and get my lunch. It's 20 to 3. I finished editing the YouTube video for... well, when this is released, it'll be last week. I really enjoy editing, I'm quite like a tech savvy. I don't know if that's the right word, but I really enjoy editing like podcasts and videos and stuff. So I really enjoy it. It's quite therapeutic in a sense. So yeah, I'm hungry now. I think my hunger has been very manageable. I feel like it's actually getting more manageable now because my body's adapting to the calories, which makes me think that I'm probably going to need to make some changes next week. We shall see though. We might not. But yeah, I'm feeling it's easier to manage now. I'm finding it a lot easier to space out the meals. Like I felt fine last week. It was more towards the tail end of the week I started to notice the hunger. But it was still okay to manage. So it's okay so far. It's just going to be more tricky when expenditure's super high. I've got extra cardio, I've got runs, and then calories are dropped, but we're not quite there yet. So anyway, I'm gonna go and make my omelette. I'm making an omelette today, not a salad. So just fancied a change. See, the thing about dieting, when you start dropping body fat, you get colder and colder when you get to like a certain percentage of body fat. Now I actually always feel the cold anyway. I'm just like a cold bean. I just, even in summer, I'm like always one with like a hoodie on, like a coat on. I mean, I live in Scotland as well, so it's not like we really get hot days, but today it's 15 degrees and I'm out in a hoodie and a coat, which most people would be like, Danny, are you okay, hun? Darren just came in and said, oh, it's warm outside, that you won't need a coat. And I was like, okay, and then walked outside and I was like, nope, back inside, grab the coat, off we go. I feel the cold anyway, so yeah, it's going to be when I get to like a point where I'm even leaner, because I'm not even like mega lean at the minute. It's going to be cold. I remember like just from previous times, like the last time, when was the last time I'm thinking of? I think sometime last year. I can't remember what I was dieting for, but I remember just being cold all the time. So yeah, I've got that to look forward to. So I just realised that the thing that might be bugging my stomach at the minute is apples, because there was a time where I couldn't eat apples because they're so like acidic and it was like affecting my stomach. So I wonder if it's the apples, but I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat them today. I'm gonna try cutting out the chopped tomatoes tonight for dinner, have the stir fry and see if that makes a difference, and I'll report back. Good morning. So it is Thursday and my weight's dropped down again to what it was at the start of, what it was at the end of the week, so 59.9. Belly was still a bit dodgy this morning, so I'm gonna not have any apples today. I'm gonna sub it for a banana. I think I can squeeze that in calorie wise, and then see how we go. So I'm swapping my dinner again, from the chili to the chicken stir fry, and I'm swapping the apple for a banana. Also, just in totally other irrelevant news, the amount of crap that I woke up with on my eyes this morning due to hay fever was disgusting. Like, hay fever season can absolutely get to fuck. Like, I love spring and summer, but oh my words, I feel like my eyes look so puffy. It's not the one. It's not the one. Okay, I just had the best tempo run I think I've ever had. It just felt so good. Heart rate was playing ball. Such a beautiful day. Like, that was definitely one of the best runs I've had in quite a while. Oh, it feels so good. And it feels even better knowing that I'm eating lesser food and I've still got like the energy to do this and stick to my calories. Like, it feels really fucking rewarding. I look like a tomato, so I'm gonna have plenty of water, stretch off, and then eat some lunch. And I've got a busy afternoon of calls. Okay, it is Friday and it is a glorious day. I'm just walking to the gym. I've got a full body today. Third and final strength session of the week, and I've just got one more run on Sunday. Training's feeling really good at the minute and I'm recovering really well, and it's because I've been a lot more consistent with my protein, I'm telling you, and my sleep's been really good consistently. So yeah, I'm feeling really good, recovering well, training performance is in a good place, energy's in a good place, my weight's stabilising this week, which is fine, but I feel good. I feel really good. So we'll see how I get on over the weekend. See what weight does, see what composition does, measurements and whatnot, and then Grace will decide whether we add in extra cardio or drop some food next week, which might be the case, but that's fine. But I'll tell you what, my appetite has definitely regulated. Like, I'm finding the calories a lot more very comfortable now. Which I think I'd said in the first video, like, anytime you drop your calories or at the very start of a fat loss phase, like, the hunger is very apparent, but your body adapts to it after like a week or so, and that's exactly what's happened. So yeah, feeling totally fine with the calories that I'm on, so we'll see what happens next week, so I will keep you all updated. Good morning. Okay, so it's Saturday and I've just had a shower, that's why my hair's wet. Apologies for the no makeup face. So after me saying I think it was yesterday when I recorded it that my appetite has regulated. It absolutely has, but this is the first morning I think I've actually woken up quite hungry. And I realise it's because my period is due in like 7 days. So that explains as well why the scales haven't kind of moved much, because I am feeling a tiny bit watery. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to check the Flow app and see when my period's due, 7 days. So makes complete sense. And yeah, it makes sense that hunger's spiking a little bit, i.e. just this morning. But I'm meeting the lovely Siobhan, my friend and client, at like 9:45, so in like an hour and a bit, for a coffee and a walk. So I was planning on just having my breakfast like at the usual time when I come back at like 11, half 11. But I'm tempted to even just have some like part of it now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I can last. The coffee will definitely help. Like, I'm not starving at all. Like, I could totally be fine. But I'm like, do I be smart about this? Because I don't know how long we're going to be out for a walk for. So you need to think about these things when you're dieting. You need to like forward think. So I'm like, do I have like just something just now, like from my food diary, which I've already mapped out? Because I already map out. I always map out a day in advance. I have the same meals every single day. The only thing I might change at the weekend is my dinners, but last week I just had the same dinners. It's just easier, so I probably will keep dinners the same for the most part. I've got a spot on my shoulder here. So I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna drink more water, see how I feel, and then I'll decide from there whether I have something small to kind of tick me over until like 11:30. Because I might not be back to like, it might even be like 11:30, 12, I don't know. In which case I'll be then ravenous, and then that's a dangerous game. So I'll keep you all posted. Totally not related to prep, but how nice are the blossom trees outside my flat? They're so pretty, even though the weather's a bit dreary today, but like, just look. Cute. Okay, because you're watching my YouTube, it tells me that you're a loyal follower, right? And that you're interested in my life, which I love. So I'm gonna show you something that I don't know if I've ever showed on my Instagram before because it's awful. Right, my wardrobe is the messiest wardrobe ever. Like, it's actually embarrassing. Like, Darren can't bear it. Like, Darren's like a total clean freak. Like, he does all the cleaning in the house. Like, I'm clean, I'm just messy. So like, I'll like clean things, I'll clean the bathrooms and clean the kitchen and stuff, but I'm so messy. I'm gonna show you my bedroom right now, right? But wait till you see this. Look at that. Oh my god, it's awful. Right, in my defense, it's literally half a wardrobe. That's all I have. Like, our storage space in this flat is so small that Darren has to use the wardrobe in the spare room. So he's got like 2 sides there. I have got one. I've got half because this is like cushions and towels and crap, right? Even that's a mess. Oh my god, I can't even deal. But like, oh, how awful is that? And because a couple of my hangers broke, because I have so many clothes that I probably don't wear, all the stuff's just piling here. Like, no, I tidied this like maybe about a month ago. Darren actually sat me down in the bedroom and was like, right, you're clearing this out now. And I got rid of 7 bags of shit. Like, ridiculous. 7 bags. 7. I gave it all to charity, of course, but wow. But I tidied it all and it was beautiful. I did my drawers as well. My drawers are a mess now as well. But I was like, to Darren, this won't last. Like, it won't. Like, I can't reach that top shelf, so things have to get thrown up there. And then obviously the hangers are broke. We have no hangers. So I'm like, well, I have no patience to fold things. So yeah, there's a little secret for you all. I'm a messy bitch, like a real messy bitch. Okay, I'm just trying to think what I'm going to do. I'm trying to listen to my hunger cues here. So I definitely think I need to have something. Otherwise, I probably will feel shaky and shit by the time I get home. So the smart thing to do would be to have a little bit of protein and some carbs, but I actually don't want to eat that much. I just want something small to keep me going. So I'm going to have, I know I've got an apple in my snacks today, which I do every day. The apple seems to be fine for my belly, so I don't know what it was. I think it might have been the onions in my stir fry, because I can't have onions and I didn't realise they had onions in it. But no, because I had it before that. So maybe it was the tomatoes. Anyway, I don't know. I've got a really sensitive digestive system, but I think I might have an apple. I think I'll have an apple. That'll be enough to keep me going. A little bit of energy, and then I'll have my coffee when I meet Siobhan, so that'll keep me going. But yeah, the smart thing to do would be to have a bit of protein. But all the protein that I've got for today, I don't really want to have right now. like any of the bits that I've got planned. Like it doesn't really suit me to have right now. Like I don't want to have my protein yogurt right now. I don't feel like that. And I think it's so important when you're dieting to not just eat for the sake of it and like eat things just for the sake of it. Like you want to eat the things you want to eat when you want to eat them, you know? So whilst it would be beneficial for me to have protein right now to keep me going, like that'll keep me fuller for longer than an apple will, I just want an apple. That's all I want. You know, like yourself, if you're watching this and you're a woman, like when your period's due and you have cravings, you don't want protein, you want carbs. And whilst an apple is not like the thing that most people crave, obviously I have to be smart with my choices. So I'm going to give the body what it wants and have some carbs instead of protein just now. Okay, I'm very glad that I had my apple because it's now 10 to 12. And I've done 11,000 steps already this morning after being on a walk with the lovely Siobhan. Had a nice coffee, nice catch up. But yeah, that apple that I had was definitely a good shout. And now I am hungry and my phone's fallen. But yeah, now I'm hungry, so I'm going to have my normal breakfast, which I always have. I literally am such a creature of habit. My oats, which I look forward to every day. I don't know about everyone else, but like breakfast for me is like my favourite meal of the day. Like that first coffee of the day and breakfast, like it just hits different. Okay, I just been to get my eyebrows done. I just get them threaded at Superdrug. And the woman was absolutely ruthless. She was so fast and like I just didn't have a chance to like breathe. But oh my god, it was so painful. I normally get them done there, but she was just like so quick, which is maybe not a bad thing because it gets over the pain quicker, doesn't it? But wow, I was not prepared for that. Anyway, I'm just about to go and do my food shop, which if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know how much I hate, but got to do these things. I'm an adult, haven't I? So I've already mapped out my meals for the week, what I'm going to have for dinners and things like that, so that I know exactly what I need so I can get in and get the fuck out. And that's it, pretty much. One thing I was thinking about is always have water with you. Always. Like, a lot of people don't drink enough water because they don't think about it, or they just don't carry it around with them. I always carry this everywhere with me. Every fucking where. So just, yeah, you've got to think ahead when you're dieting. You've just always got to be organised. Think ahead. Think about meal times. Think about, you know, bringing your water with you. Thinking about, like, snacks and things like that. Like, you've got to forward think. So if you're not a planner, you've got to become a planner. So, right, I'm going to go do my food shop. Got to be an adult, Danny. You've got to be an adult. You've got to do these things. And then I'll be home to chill, really. Very chill day. Saturday's my day off work. So I find it really hard to chill. I'm not going to lie. I'm not somebody who just chills often and does nothing. So I need to get better at it. So Saturday is like my day of like seeing friends, catching up with family, whatever, or just chilling. So that is the plan for the rest of the day. Does anyone else, when they do a food shop, literally only make one trip from the car back up to the house or flat with the bags? Like, I will not make 2 trips. Like, I will kill myself carrying all the bags. I will literally have broken arms. I will not do 2 trips. I just won't. I just won't do it. Like, I'm so determined every time, no matter how many bags I've got, I'm gonna fucking do this in one go. And I'm like, I'm a strong, independent woman, I can fucking do this. Even though I'm like, oh, this is so heavy when I've got like so many bags. But yeah, tell me I'm not the only one that does that. I would just like to show you the state of my omelettes. They taste fucking great, but my presentation is not great. Fucking excellent. But because it sticks to the fucking pan, no matter how much fry light I put on it, but it tastes good, that's what matters. Okay, it's Sunday, and I'm going to be honest with you, last night was a struggle. I was just experiencing all the hunger pangs, just like, you know, like the usual period cravings. Oh my god, I just wanted like crisps. That's all I wanted. I didn't even want anything else. I just wanted crisps. I just wanted all the carbs. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have another apple. And it actually helped, and I just brushed my teeth. Like, simple trick, if you are struggling with hunger due to period cravings, try and up your fruit intake and up your water intake. It really, really helps. Sometimes it's actually worth increasing your calories that week, even just by 100, because we generally do burn a little bit more energy on a daily basis around that stage of our cycles. So yeah, what I did was I had an extra apple, and then I brushed my teeth. Brushing your teeth always helps too, because you never really feel like eating once you've got a minty taste in your mouth. Have you ever noticed that?
So I like forced myself to have the apple, and then made sure I had the apple and not the crisps, and then brushed my teeth afterwards, and it helped. So I just went straight to bed. And I woke up this morning and actually my weight's dropped. This is the first day this week that it's dropped. It's been kind of going up and down this week. So proud of myself for sticking to my guns. It was hard, I'm not gonna lie. This week I think will be a test because it's the week when period's due, so I'll keep you all posted. Do you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll actually do that as the next video. So staying on track whilst experiencing hunger pangs before your period. So stay tuned.